And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And guys, they walked into the arena with swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Here's Russell. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Russell takes it off the glass. Russell's got it all tied up now for Cincinnati.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Bridges outside. He can't get that one. Nice D from Levine. Here's Kamare. Defended by Carter. Levine can't hit. And here is Los Angeles now. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Boucher with the rebound. Well, Cincinnati shooting 47% here so far. Here's Levine. Out to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wildcats. Los Angeles trails by 3. Here's Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
I love Cole Anthony because when he sees an opening to attack off a drive, he does not hesitate.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. George against Anthony. George passes to Robinson. Back to George. Robinson a screen on Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Traps in the tray. And the Wildcats lead by 4.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
God, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's George. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Robinson, that's good.
We know Keontae George is an effective playmaker. He always seems to make the right decision with the ball.
Doncic passes to Bridges. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Wildcats coming to this one following a loss to California. George up top, covered by Anthony. And the shot goes in. George has got 5 points so far.
This is where the length of Keontae George helps, right? Inside, he's so much longer than your typical guard.
Outside Anthony. Here's the 3. Oh, he got it to go!
How about that?
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wildcats lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Cincinnati.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Walker Kessler is out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Williams dishes to George. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Well, Keontae George demonstrating right there he's a team-first guy. Teammate open, you put it where it needs to be.
Pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Powell with it. Here's George. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Los Angeles. They get the time. Oh!
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Anthony against Williams. Pass to Portis. Portis sets the pick for Exum. Shoots over Bridges and count it from 19 feet away. And the Wildcats lead by 1.
They'd like to see Dante Exum do this consistently. Nice to see his jumper coming along.
Anthony against Williams. Kessler screen on Williams. The 3 from Anthony. Out to Smith. Shoots over Portis. Again, Los Angeles.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Williams against Anthony. Williams looking over the floor. Takes the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. And he drives in. That's good. And it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Williams against Anthony. Steps back and fires. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Here's Williams with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got the game tied up here for Cincinnati. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Bridges. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Powell. Now here's Portis. Over Smith. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Ricochet, defended by George. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
George looking over the floor. Pass to Williams. Puts it up from 17. Again, Cincinnati scores.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Anthony kicks to Bridges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The 3 from George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Smith. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Portis. Cincinnati trails by 3. It's Williams, high post. Anthony on him. Williams can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Anthony against Williams. Pass to Exum. Portis, a screen on Bridges. Outside Portis. Cincinnati again missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Anthony. Now here's Bridges. It's tipped.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Butler comes in for Miles Bridges. And Doncic is subbed in for Cole Anthony. And he makes both free throws. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Outside, Levine. Back to Russell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Russell's got 12 in the game.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Outside Butler, fires the 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Carter. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Levine finds Russell. Five to shoot. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 6. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kamare.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Portis against Plumlee. Pass to Russell from downtown. Does not score for only the 2nd time in 7 shots this game. To the middle and stolen by Portis. Here's Kamare. Guarded by Doncic. There's the drive. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
What's that? The line for 1. To Buddy Kamare.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the 2nd. A nice way to get your offense going.
Doncic against Russell. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. It's deflected and stolen by Butler. The finish. Butler attacks in transition.
A do-it-all guy for several teams now. Jimmy Buckets in full effect.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Get left fans on the court is your big star. Fans who love the section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the latest.
Chance here to look at the numbers for Doncic. Averaging 33 points a game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Boucher in the post. Guarded by Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
That one misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Butler from outside. And the three ball is good. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Now you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
Here's Kamare. He's got 11. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Carter.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so here are the Wildcats after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Reza Shea with the steal. Here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And here's Levine. He's got 7. Boucher with a screen on Butler. Levine for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Plumlee sets the pick for Reza Shea. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Portis. Still without a basket. They need this one. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here is Russell. He's got 12. Boucher with a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Russell. Shot clock at 5. Cincinnati again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Levine, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 9.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Jimmy Butler has been on display for L.A. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for Los Angeles.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
I really like the acquisition. Allen has shown so much development. Limited skill set coming out of college, but he's put that work in.
Rising star.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. We've got Russell. There's Boucher out there with Portis. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Now LaVine. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for Zach LaVine. Los Angeles leading by 15. Outside Butler. Doncic against Russell. Doncic outside. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 16.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been All-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
And here's Smith after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Butler. LaVine with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Elbow shot is on the way. No good off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 14. Throws it up high, and Kessler throws it down.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
For the three, sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 19 points.
You can just see how patiently Luka just waits for the defense to react, and then boom, he hits you with his move.
Outside Portis. Butler against LaVine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. Pass to Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical, makes that finish look easy.
Doncic against Russell, to the inside. Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Rizachet, and Anthony subbed in for Butler.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Kessler.
I think one of the impressive things about the young Walker Kessler is you know what you're going to get night by night. Great shot blocking and consistent rebounding and defense.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Wildcats, they're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kessler's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Don't let him shoot that.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Launches a three. Hits it from three-point range. Portis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Anthony. Fires for three. Doncic, no good. Cincinnati trails by 17. Now Russell. He's got 15. Down low. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Here's Russell. Nice D from Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 19. Outside Anthony. Inside. Here's Kessler. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 6 assists in the game. For Cincinnati, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Kamare. Cincinnati again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Bridges shot good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Well, Cincinnati shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Also looking it over. 6 to shoot. Kamare misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Anthony with the bucket.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now, here's Boucher. Here's Kamare. Here's Portis. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Portis has got 5 points so far.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. Portis against Smith. Shoots over Portis. Lean with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Russell against Anthony. Portis sets the pick for Russell. Parries the long-range jumper. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Kamare. Outside Portis. Here's Kamare. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Cincinnati.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Walker Kessler. Carter comes in for Smith. And it's Reza Shea in for Cole Anthony. Here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the dunk by Reza Shea.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. And Doncic gets it to go.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Here's Reza Shea, defended by George. Fades back. That misses off the backboard. For Cincinnati, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Russell. The three ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Carter with it. He's picked up by Russell. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the fourth player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
That free throw good from Doncic.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels, so dangerous.
Wildcats making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
And McBride gets it to go.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic passes to Plumlee. Back to Doncic. Another shot. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Doncic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
From deep, George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for Cincinnati. There's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic outside. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And they double up Butler. Riza-Shea in the corner. Sinks the triple. Riza-Shea's got 8.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Riza-Shea ready to go once he got it.
And George kicks to Robinson. Shot to stop the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
For Cincinnati, they've scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That free throw good from George.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Here's what Cincinnati's going with right now. Diabate's checked in, and Miles McBride subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And George drops them both.
At 6'4", guys, Keontae George brings both length and athleticism to both guard positions, and you love that on the defensive end, he can guard multiple as well.
Now, here's Bridges. 11 points in the game. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Exum kicks to George. There's the lob to the hoop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Plumlee.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
George passes to Exum. Clock at 6. Shoots over Rizachet. Here's Robinson. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. Pass to Plumlee. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. And here's George for 3. And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Keldon Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Anthony, and it's Okogie in at the 2. Craig can't get it to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Picked by Anthony. Down low. Oh, that's blocked. McBride with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Pass to Diabate. Count that bucket. Diabate's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Cincinnati. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Okogie. And he drops it in from the low post. Okogie's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, that is the kind of tough bucket they want to get from Josh Okogie. He just shakes off the contact and finishes strong.
Now, here's Exum. A shot by Diabate. No good. Johnson outside. Pass to Koloko. Picked by Finney-Smith. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here. Carter's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And Anthony's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here is Carter, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about the athleticism of Josh Okogie on that dunk? Wow, that's eye-popping.
Craig with a screen on Johnson. Here's Exum. And it's good for 2.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Anthony against George. Pass to Okogie. Picked by Anthony. Okogie misses. For Cincinnati, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Craig sets the screen for Exum. Misses the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Johnson kicks to Anthony. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Anthony.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Robinson's checked in for Cincinnati. Zach LaVine comes in for Dante Exum. And he can't hit the second.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
The putback is no good. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Okogie, the pass to Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So you have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Good on the second free throw.
There just seems to be this innate, nuanced understanding of the game when you grow up around it. That is Cole Anthony in a nutshell.
Anthony against George. Robinson a screen on Anthony. From deep, George hands it from downtown.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Okogie, the pass to Carter. Los Angeles with another miss. For Cincinnati, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to George. This one for 3. And another 3 for Cincinnati.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Anthony. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
There are certain guys who know and believe they can be a top option offensively. Cole Anthony cooking right now.
George passes to Robinson. Back to George. Robinson a screen on Anthony. From deep, George. That doesn't go either for George.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Back to Anthony. Carter with a screen on George. Anthony, the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
George against Anthony. George passes to Robinson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Now here's Johnson. Smith outside. Carter dishes to Johnson. Shoots it. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Levine kicks to Russell. Pass to Portis. Robinson a screen on Johnson. To the inside. Robinson against Carter. Robinson passes to Levine. Cincinnati again missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Anthony on the wing. Smith outside. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Portis. Now, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Robinson. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Pass to Kamare. And here is Portis. Boucher with a screen on Smith. Here's Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Third team foul. At the line for Cincinnati, Bobby Portis, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And he sinks the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. They get it again.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Back to Levine. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Reza Shea. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 20.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Outside Anthony. Over Russell. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 11 points here in just the second half. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cincinnati. Outside Levine. Screened by Russell. Levine with it, and it's Carter picking him up. 5 on the clock. Boucher kicks to Levine. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Feet planted, angle set. All Levine needed was the basketball.
Russell against Anthony. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. Out to Smith for 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Nice shot by Portis.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So it's Cincinnati now, following the miss by Jabari Smith. Pass to Levine, the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Portis. The Wildcats have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Pass to Levine. Back to Russell. Over Anthony. And it's Russell missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Carter outside. Back to Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. It's nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, Cincinnati shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Luka Doncic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Free throw good, Levine. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
There's 57 seconds left in the 4th. Bridges outside. Smith sets the pick for Bridges.
The superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Miles Bridges. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Now, here is Russell. Outside, Levine. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Anthony down low. He's guarded by Russell. Smith kicks to Bridges. Pass to Rizichet. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Carter against Boucher. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.